Hello and welcome back to another video here on the channel. In today's video it is episode 60 and it is Halloween. We are here in the Halloween district on the OmathaCraft season 4 server because in today's video we are going to be doing some pumpkin carving, hopefully going to try and win a massive prize pool and also be meeting up with a whole bunch of people to judge all of the pumpkins. So if we turn around over here, we are in the Halloween district, as I've already mentioned. You can see there's all sorts of bits and pieces going on. You may remember this from a year ago. We were over here doing some other Halloween bits and pieces, but in today's video, things are going up because we have one Omega prize pool. Look at that. There are tons of emeralds there. There are tons of diamonds there. There's tons of gold there. And there's some other special treats. There's a dragon head down here. And also around the corner, there is a netherite ingot. This here is our pumpkin carving competition. And this is where all of the members on the server, or at least a good few of them, we're all heading over here to carve our own pumpkins that we're going to judge. And the winner takes all. Now let's head over to this book over here. Let's have a quick read and just to explain this whole competition. And yeah, I can't get over how massive this prize pool is. Welcome to the 2020 Pumpkin Carving Competition. How to sign up: add at least one diamond block to the pile in the middle. More than one diamond block would be appreciated, the bigger the prize pool. Then claim an unclaimed plot. Rules: your pumpkin must stay within the 8x8 plot. You can customise it as much or as little as you wish. There will be a group voting and collab at the end of the month. Winner takes all. Any questions, ping Rover a message. There weren't any questions, just if you're interested, because that is fairly self-explanatory. So I've added a diamond block to this massive pile just here. There's Pyro, he's been working on his over at the moment. I also added a netherite ingot over here, which is quite exciting. Now, before we get to work on ours, this is going to be ours just over here. There have been some that have already happened. This here is Pyro's, he's just lingering around here. This is Barry's, he has worked on his. I believe, yeah, Vortex has claimed this one but hasn't started working on it. And there's a few more unclaimed ones down the side there. Over on this side over here, I believe this is Cal's, yeah, okay. So Cal, I think, has taken some inspiration from his main base, which is the big pumpkin right over here. So I think we can see where the inspiration for that one has come from. And then ours is going to be this one here. Crafty has worked on his over here, a nice little derpy pumpkin. I quite like that quite a bit. And this is the one we are going to be working on. Now in today's video, I want to do something that not every other... I want to do something that not every other competitor has done. Most of them have just made a nice looking build. I mean, let's take a look inside. Some of them you can go inside. This is Cal's over here. You've got mini melon blocks. I love it. It's got sort of the stem in the middle. Or is that a tongue? It could be a tongue. I don't know. But it's the pumpkin melon man. And yeah, there's lots going on. Barry has shrinked his pumpkin down. It's quite interesting. The Shrinkinator 6000. Pyro has... His name is Don. This is Don the Pumpkin. So we've got all sorts of bits and pieces going on. Lots to take a look at. But what we're going to do now, and look at there's Pyro sneaking around in the background. We're going to head to our redstone testing world. And I want to show you some of my ideas, just a couple of them, of what I want to put inside of our pumpkin. Now I want to make our pumpkin, be able to do lots of different things. Firstly, this is just its face. It's a pretty angry pumpkin, and I might have to come up with some name suggestions, so I might head over to Twitter. So if you're not already following me on Twitter, I mean, this video's already out now, but over on Twitter, I will be posting something up there, getting people to come up with ideas for names for this pumpkin. But if in future you're interested in that sort of thing, make sure to hit me up over on Twitter. Did I just say hit me up on Twitter? So let's head to our redstone testing world and let me show you one of my ideas of something we're going to do with this pumpkin, because our pumpkin is going to be very versatile. He's going to be able to do lots and lots of different things. So here we are in our redstone testing world. This is featured in so many videos, it does make me laugh. There's all sorts of bits and pieces which have been in the previous OmathaCraft seasons. But here we are. I started off with this here. This was the pumpkin I designed, just the simple face. That was what we were going for. Then I started doing some redstone on the inside, and the problem was I really overcomplicated it. So I sort of scrapped this idea. I mean, if we were to press this button on the corner, this was the activation button, you'll see that it did have a retractable mouth, which was quite cool. It went up and down, but then it kept breaking on this side here, and then it kept breaking with the dispensers we had up here for the angry pumpkin. So I scrapped it and I thought, you know what, let's start again. Let's start from scratch and let's not overcomplicate things. So what I have is if we flick this lever, the mouth retracts and then we get fireballed with loads and loads of fire charges, which is going to be the angry pumpkin, and that is quite a lot. So I'm going to turn that off. So I mean, now I do sort of feel a little bit sorry for Cal's pumpkin, which is directly behind us or in front of us. It'll be in that sort of direction just there. But I mean, fire spread is off on the server, so there won't be any damage done and we can just punch out the flames. But that is going to be the angry... Where's it gone? Where's it gone? I've lost it. That is going to be the angry pumpkin mode. So he'll be able to open his mouth just like that, and he'll be shooting angry fireballs at you. So that is going to be the angry side, but I think it'd be pretty cool if the eyes could change. Now, I did a fair bit of playing around and more testing in our test world, and I have converted that into the Sassy Squash here on the OmathaCraft server. As you can see, there are other pumpkins popping up, and I'm trying not to take much of a look at them, mostly because in just under an hour or so we're going to be meeting up together to make the final judgments. Well, that means we need to finish ours. Now, if we go round the side, as we already know, if we were to place a lever down on this block and flick it, you will see the eyes go backwards, which is just a bit menacing, really. And then these dispensers in here actually are firing. If we put some items in there, you'll see they are firing those items out. And then if we pop round the back again, flick the lever off, we will see, there we go, as you can see, that is fully shut up and closed. Well, what we need to do to finish off our pumpkin is we need to fill those dispensers with fire charges. Now, fire charges, well, I've got no idea how you make them. And hang on, I'm looking through glass here. What's going on? How does this work? Anyway, well, I mean, beside that new revelation to me in F3, you can go through glass, that's pretty cool. We need to go and craft up some fire charges, but first, we need to work out how to actually craft them. Here we are over on the Minecraft wiki, and let's take a look. Right, okay. Oh, so there's different ways you can get them. We can find them in chests, but we're not going to go hunting for fire charges in chests, because we need to get probably 3 or 4 stacks of the stuff, so that's probably not the best way forward. So we need blaze powder, coal, and gunpowder, but I also saw somewhere that we can get it via bartering. Well, we have a bartering farm over in the Nether village, so I think let's head over there, see if we have any lying around, because we did a fair bit of bartering towards the start of the Nether update. If we haven't got any there, I guess we've got to go on the hunt for blaze powder. We've already got a gunpowder farm, and we've already got a lot of coal from our wither skull farm, so I think we can sort this out. But yeah, let's go and check our bartering farm first. Here we are at the pretty abandoned Nether village. I forgot about this place. I do like my base here. It's quite nice. Got the respawn anchor and all this going on. If you're interested in this base, make sure to check out the video that's up in the top right-hand corner. Now let's have a quick glance through these chests. We have a lot of stuff here that's nice stuff. Why have I left so much good, useful stuff? I'm going to take some of this back with me. Especially the wool, the glowstone. Wow. This is some quite obsidian. Oh my word, there's tons of good stuff here. Oh, look at this, I found tons of redstone. Sea lanterns. One thing I am so bad at doing is leaving chests behind, and then look at all the goodies that you can find in a nice old chest. But this is what we're here for, fire charges. Yes, look at that. There are fire charges in these chests. That is what we like to see, and that should be enough. So how many have we got there? We've got about 4 or 5 stacks. Hopefully that might be enough. Now, we don't have any blaze powder. It doesn't give you blaze powder, these farms. However, yeah, I think that might just be enough. Now, do we have any gold lying around here? I don't think we do. It doesn't look like it. What's in these chests? We've got a bit of bone meal lying around, and we've got these different heads. I do love these piglin guys. Surrounded by their gold blocks, they are quite amusing. Fire charges have been crafted. Fire charges have been stocked up in the dispensers. Now I want to give this a real quick test before the other server members begin to start popping onto the server. Yes, look at that. Look at that, quick turn it off. I bet you that burnt through a fair few already. I'm going to punch out the flames on Cal's pumpkin just over here so he doesn't notice what is going on. I want this to be a bit of a surprise for, is it Sally the Sassy Squash? I want to change the name. Now, we did go for just the Sassy Squash, but I think we should go for Rover's Sally the Sassy Squash. Now, if you're wondering where I got that idea for the name from, make sure to head over to Twitter, as that's where we asked, and we got that one through. Now, I can't remember the name of who suggested it, but thanks ever so much for your suggestion, and that is definitely the name of this pumpkin. Now, I did add some vines on the top just to make little eyebrows, and you'll also notice I put some string underneath to stop them going in front of the eye. And then, funnily enough, it grew down the side here, and it does look like she's got some very hairy eyebrows, or it's some sort of weird hair she's got down the side. But anyways, I think it is looking very, very good. But now it's time, let's wait for the other server members to log on, and then we will be judging as a group who has won the pumpkin carving competition. Now, I was AFK just on the server while we were waiting for the other members to log on before we started the group collab, and then I noticed something. They started moving me around, and what you're seeing now is a quick snapshot of the shenanigans they were playing with me. They almost drowned me, and then they dug me into a hole under the ground.
Is he too, what?
Yeah, I don't think it works.
It normally
You can't
does,
fish
but
people when they're in water?
I have an idea, don't worry.
Oh, I just had...
Someone apparently fished me.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, I get some.
Oh.
Did it work?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I haven't done this sort of thing in a while. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Halloween District. We are here because doing Halloween bits and pieces. I believe today is Halloween, if you're watching the video on the right day. We've all been making pumpkins, and some others have been as well. And we're here to judge. We're the ones that can make it to this time. And we're here to judge and show off our pumpkins, and also take a look at those who can't make it, and then decide on a winner who's going to get that massive, massive pile of goodies behind us. I mean, look at that. The amount of netherite, diamonds, emeralds, gold in that is insane. They're going to be a very rich person after this, or at least at one
I'm gonna be
person is.
completely honest. I want the netherite. Well, actually, I need the netherite, but I'm probably not going to get the netherite.
I mean, I would quite like it as well, but I'm not. I don't have too much hope with
I mean, my
the
pumpkin's
sassy
good
squash.
and all, but it's not good enough.
Yeah, and here we have
That's tempting. That's very tempting.
Perry the Platypus is making his debut here. Here at the Halloween
He's our
District.
special celebrity guest judge.
Celebrity guest judge, yeah. He can't even understand how massive this pile of goodies is. He has to look over to the horizon, and it looks
That's why
like
he
typically
can't look at it. He literally can't fathom the
he
amount of
can't,
diamonds are on
just
his pile.
doesn't believe it's real. And the sun's about to set, so I think that's a good time to let's start judging. Should we start down this end? Who's down here? It looks like it's Mr. Vortex.
This is Percival. He is a lovely gentleman. He's got a mustache. He's got some eyebrows, you know, as you do. Some lovely eyes. He's dressed up in his top hat and bow tie, and he's got his cane as well. And he's a pumpkin man. Percival the pumpkin man. He's very friendly. And
Can I ask 2 questions about Percival?
you can.
Okay, first question. Why is he coming out of hell?
Because everything good comes out of hell. You know, I came out of hell. Percival came out of hell. I mean, if you haven't come out of hell, then really, what's the point in existing?
I just want to point out, I really appreciate his eyebrows. Like, I mean, they really are something else. I mean, his tash, yeah, it's good, but his eyebrows,
They're very
eyebrows,
three-dimensional.
they really are, aren't they? I like it a lot, and I also like this chair that's up here. It's a perfectly viewing space. Apparently, Mech was it Mech that made this?
Yeah, that would be me.
This is the Vortex watching chair.
It made me so uncomfortable. He was just sat in the chair watching me build it.
Oh, can we make that a new game on the server? When you've got nothing to do, you build a chair watching Vortex. Can that be a thing from now on?
Please?
Right, okay, that's officially now a thing. You just build a chair and
Oh.
watch Vortex doing things.
See,
There to be
now
watched.
I understand why you needed the red sand.
This is Mr. Pyros, and his name is Don. This is Don the pumpkin. He's pretty hot. Like, I mean,
Looks like you need some facial reconstruction surgery there.
I want to admit to something. When I was over here building my pumpkin up, and I was having a little fly around, I accidentally flew into into here and managed to die in here, but netherite luckily doesn't burn in lava. I flew into it, got stuck in between some blocks, and burnt alive. So that was fun.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, Vortex! Vortex is doing the same thing.
So what you're saying is you could dock points for it being so deadly?
It is. Well, I mean, that could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. I guess it
Makes it
depends on how you
scary.
view it. Exactly.
Should-
I don't want to say anything, but this is a
It's
pumpkin
not-
carving
it's a-
competition, and Barry's basically just shrunk his pumpkins down to a 2x2.
It's not. He didn't really carve anything.
No, it's the Shrinkinator 6000.
I mean, it's
Uh,
clever, but not. I'm stuck under Perry. It's not really. I don't know. Carving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting.
It's just
Okay,
space.
so as you know, I have my own pumpkin over there at my home. His name is Gord, spelled like that. And I decided, you know what? For a pumpkin carving competition, I'll make a smaller one.
It's just his base. It's kind of boring because it's just his base.
I do like the melons in it though. There's lots
Stop
of
to be mean about it.
mini melon blocks.
The mini melon blocks are cool.
I do like the
Yeah,
mini melon
the
blocks.
melons are meant to be like mutant pumpkin guts, and the glass is supposed to be like drool.
Is this
That's
sort
rude.
of
Why do
terracotta
you-
here? Is this a tongue?
Also,
Oh,
Right. No, this is my pumpkin. This is what's his name again? Sally the sassy squash. And Sally's not a very happy person.
clearly.
It's not a person. Oh God!
Sally gets
I thought
angry.
that was some sort of redstone.
Sally
Yeah.
gets angry from time to time, and
Congratulations, you assaulted my pumpkin. I kind of want to talk
Attacking
to
Oh.
Ooh.
I
Gonna
kind
add
of want
points
to
to
talk
that
points
one.
to assault.
Sally just has a lot of anger sometimes, and has to let it out by her fiery tongue. And she's got look at her eyebrows. These eyebrows, which then are so long, they droop down the side of her face.
It has the dock points. You can clearly see the string.
Rover, can I just ask you, have you got some sort of like eyebrow obsession?
I think I do. There you go. String's gone, Nintendo.
You just changed it during the judging.
Is that against the rules? I wrote the
Disqualified.
rules.
Disqualified.
No.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I appreciate Crafties on so many levels.
Does he have a name?
Yeah.
I haven't found out. I think this is the one pumpkin without a name. But to be
I
fair,
kinda wanna name him- I don't
Crafty
know
is on
why,
the
I
other
kinda
side
wanna
of the
name
world.
Simon.
He's on the other side of the world and can't make this call. So we might find out later down. You'll see a thing in the video saying the pumpkin is called this.
For now, I'm gonna call him Simon.
Temporary name of Simon the
Question
Pumpkin.
mark?
okay, Simon it is.
I love the simplicity and the happiness in it.
If anybody
I mean,
asked me if
Halloween's
there was a
supposed to be
happy
like a
pumpkin,
scare-
that's a happy pumpkin.
Here's the thing: Halloween's supposed to be a scary holiday, and
No, I approve
Let
of
them
this.
be
Sorry.
happy. Let the
Is
pumpkin
it
be
though?
happy, Cal.
Yeah.
Is it you dress kids up in hats and get them to
I dress
take
kids up all the
sweets?
time, but that doesn't have anything to do with Halloween.
And I'm trying to make a PG video out of this. So, I mean, we've all got different challenges, haven't we?
Yeah, that's the hardest part of this.
So I'd like to introduce you to Vulak the Soul Devourer.
It's a bit menacing.
Yeah, it sure is. And
I think it's cute, personally.
when he wakes up,
Like, when he wakes up, he looks so cute.
he's a demonic pumpkin, so it doesn't really matter.
and deep within his throat there are souls of the dead.
Souls of the dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite
Oh.
warm and toasty in here.
This is my good friend, Ghost John, and up there is his son, Pumpkin John. Now, before you say this isn't a pumpkin, I'll have you know inside of Ghost John is his pumpkin guts. Now, he has come here from faraway land. You know, I say far away, it's just over there. He is a pen pal of Cal's, and he's a good guy. He's excited, and he's always going to be here on the OmathaCraft server for the time being and in the future. I am his mailman, so if you ever get a letter from Ghost John, you'll be happy because he'll give you all the goodies. He's a good guy, gives diamond blocks, and he has a cute son.
It's sort of
The
annoying
inner-
me that Ghost John isn't center.
Ghost John has never been centered.
Here's the thing:
That's
Ghost
Pumpkin John. That is Pumpkin John. Pumpkin John is not centered. That's just, he has extra girth.
Now, after 2 rounds of voting, the winner was decided. Let's go and find out who it was. Okay, voting has happened. We've had 3 rounds of voting. People got eliminated, and we have a winner. Mr. Calgarian Knight, King of Halloween, you have won the pumpkin carving competition with 4 votes out of the 5 votes. Well done. You have a massive pile of riches behind you over there. I mean, we could all just walk off now. I think Cal's going to be here about a week tearing the thing down. Should we all... see you, Cal. Yeah, bye.
All right, see ya. I still don't know how I won, but thank you.
I want to see how much is in there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Cal, can you tear it down? We need to find out. This is the big moment. Should we give you a hand and we'll throw them in?
No,
Yeah,
it's fine.
I
can do
don't
this.
mind mining a few diamonds.
You can be for a while. We'll give you a hand.
Just you know, for like a small fee of 90%.
Like, if I did this alone, 10 minutes maximum. I'm not gonna lie. I have a lot of experience mining blocks.
Why are there so many?
Because Dean got involved. When Dean gets involved, it is something else. Right.
Okay,
Let's
where
lob
did
them
we
over
put it
to
all?
Cal.
Wait, that was so quick.
Cover
What?
this box.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Wow.
I think you should convert that into raw things instead of blocks. I mean, you might need to take out the rockets.
Box at that.
I'll take out the rockets. There you go, and I'll put them back in
Because
this.
they need a bigger box.
I think. Oh yeah, maybe.
Those are your rockets, by the way.
Oh yeah, well, I don't use tier 3, so.
Yeah, but I bought them from you, so.
Wait, we forgot to get our guest judge to vote.
I don't
It
know.
doesn't matter.
I think it'll be okay. I mean, it
What's
wouldn't
he
have
gonna
affected
do,
the
chitter at
results.
us?
I think.
And a dragon head.
Look, is that it?
I think it's it. Yeah,
What a prize pool is that? How many? Like, there's
a lot.
There's about 10.5 stacks of emeralds. We've got about 3 and a bit stacks of gold ingots. Just over 5 stacks of diamonds. Almost half a stack of netherite ingots. Cal, you're a very rich man now.
Yeah, I guess.
You're quite a rich man, I have to say.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't have confidence that I was gonna win.
Nor did I. But
I thought for sure Percival was gonna win.
well, I was hoping Crafties was going to win. Oh, right. Well, this was a great laugh, and I think this is gonna be a lovely little memento here in Halloween. From here
what
onwards.
happened?
Mech, please.
Yeah.
As a little side note, today is actually Halloween when I'm recording this final clip, and oh, there's a lot of phantoms there. I just wanted to point out, if you didn't already know about this little Easter egg, on Halloween, mobs will wear pumpkins on their heads sometimes. So if we fly around, you'll see that dotted around the place, some of these mobs have carved pumpkins on their head. It's a nice little fun thing, which I always quite like to point out. But today was very much a lot of fun, but unfortunately we didn't win with Sally. Sally's eyes, no. Sally's just going to grow old, and her hair and her eyebrows will grow really long. You know what, let's finish it up. Let's activate Sally for the last time. And it looks as though Sally's run out of fireballs, so that really wasn't worth it at all. But there we go. Thank you ever so much for watching today's video here on the OmathaCraft Season 4 server. It has been episode 60, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.